handling talents pretty much in a nutshell. Fast, smooth, and very effective.
The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all. Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
Now here's Bane. Sinks the tray.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Up top, George. Brooks defending. George outside. Puts up a three. The shot won't fall. Now Memphis takes it the other way. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, B.A., and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Out to Powell. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Wall. Takes a three. They shoot again. Zubac's shot is off.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Adams, the pass to Jackson. Outside Morant. 4-3. It's rebounded by George. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside. To the inside. Oh, Brooks with the steal. And so they foul. Intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Memphis has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Moran against Wall. Outside Bane. On the wing, Brooks. From downtown. And there's Bane. That one's good. The assist by Brooks.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Powell. Back to Zubac. The kick out to Wall. Pass to Powell. For three, George. Here's Wall. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
So physical for a one. Wall has the size and skill to do work in the paint.
Spins. Wall against Morant. Adams. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Outside Bane. Brooks outside. The three is up. Offensive rebound. Outside Morant. Shoots over Wall. And it's blocked by Wall.
Swatted by the guard. John Wall has sneaky length at 6'3".
Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. And he's not the guy you expect to pull that off.
From deep, Morant knocks it down from distance. Morant's got 5 now.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Wall, the pass to Leonard. That shot missing. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Pass to Adams. And the dunk by Jackson.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Leonard. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Jackson outside. Pass to Adams. Outside Bane. Kicks it out to Jackson. The Clippers grab the miss.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
And so it's Memphis up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Defense is setting the tone. We'll be back in a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Payne and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at point guard. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Now here's Jackson. And there's Adams. That one's good. On the assist from Jackson. And the Jacksons just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brett. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire.
Here's Morant. He's got 5. George, a deep 3. No good that time. And it's Memphis the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Up top, Morant. Wall covering. Three-pointer, Brooks. And they'll get another chance. Morant finds Brooks. Outside for Morant. Off target from outside. For Los Angeles, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Leonard for 3. Brooks with the rebound. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Morant, the pass to Adams. Outside for Morant. Here's Payne. Brooks outside. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Leonard. Here's the break. Here's Powell. The shot won't fall. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Payne, the pass to Adams. Now Morant. George defending. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Paul George.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
No good on that one. At an annual ritual, players finding out their ratings at NBA 2K. All right, Richard, you were customarily happy with your rating, yes?
I didn't really care, but a part of my condition of working for 2K is they said that they will retroactively change my rating to 100, the first 100 player.
You deserve it, man. The Grizzlies have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Adams up top. Driving inside. And it's slammed in by Adams.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Powell with it. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
Memphis leading. Outside Morant. Inside. It's 10. Here's Adams. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes.
Wall, the pass to Powell. Fires the 3. And it's Payne with the rebound.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
The kick out to Wall. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Down low. 6 on the shot clock. Brooks with it. Guarded now by George. Jackson, the pass to Payne. Back to Jackson. Into the lane. And the dunk by Jackson.
With those long strides, Jackson Jr. eats up the ground in a hurry.
George outside. Pass to Powell. There's 49 seconds left to play in the second quarter. A nice shot by Zubac.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
From deep, Morant. The Clippers grab the miss. Powell outside to the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. In transition, here they come. Jackson finds Brooks. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Bane. Soft touch off the glass. Bane's got 8.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Powell passes to George. Knocks down the long J.
And this is what makes George a star, his confidence rising and firing off the catch.
Left side Morant. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 6-point lead.
Grizzlies 26, the Clippers 20.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Desmond Bane.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Checking out the group for Ty Lue to start the second half. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo, and it's George in at the 3 spot.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
3 on the clock. On target from range. Coffey's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Over his career, Kawhi has become a willing passer, one of his many improvements since being drafted in 2011.
Here's Conchar. Plenty of space. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
To the inside. It's stolen by Green. Wall covering. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Outside Wall. Pass to Zubac. Leonard outside. Now here's Powell. 90 seconds into the second half now. And Wall pulls it down. The Clippers shooting about 41%. Now Leonard. Coffey on the wing. Lets the 3 fly. No good on the shot.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure he'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Jones drives in. And he banks in the layup.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work. But that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Wall finds Zubac. The kick out to Wall. Leonard for 3. Unable to get that one. Now Memphis takes it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Jones, the pass to Green. Over to the wing. Lays it up and banks it in. And now a 9-point Memphis lead.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right back. There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Batum outside. Offensive board.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Outside Jones.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter. 2 minutes.
Pulls up on the wing. It's rebounded by Morris.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Batum's shot is off. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Pass to Conchar. Takes a step back. Here's Tillman. Second chance effort. And it's good on the layup.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Ooh, they pick off the pass. And stolen by Covington. Kennard outside. The 3 ball. And again, it's the Clippers missing for Memphis. They've gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. The rebound by Jackson. The Clippers trail. Here's Batum. Gets a very good look and converts.
Oh, unselfish basketball from Covington. Now, his teammates appreciate his willingness to hit them when they're open.
Jones in the post. He's working on Morris.
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easy.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Putting the toughness on full display. Jackson's not afraid to go up strong against opponents.
That one misses for Jackson. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it in. And now just a 5-point Grizzly lead.
I think he caught the defense napping. Those plays can be soul-crushing.
Pass to Conchar. Back to Jones. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Jones has got 4 points this quarter. Jackson against Jones. The steal. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. 4 seconds left, and he sinks the layup. Jones has got 6.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Memphis leading. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Brooks in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Here's Kennard. 3-pointer, no good. The Grizzlies shooting around 53%, a nice number. Pass to Adams. Kicks it out to Jackson. And the foul called on Luke Kennard. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Morant. Brooks outside. Shot clock at 5. Adams, the pass to Jackson.
The defensive versatility Covington provides is huge. He's able to guard multiple positions with his length and speed.
Batum outside. Kennard against Bain. Back to Batum. An easy 2 on the layup. Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Outside Bain. Pass to Adams. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
LA ball.
And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
The Grizzlies on offense. They've led by as much as 10. Outside Morant. Adams with a screen on Jackson. Morant, the pass to Adams. And he gets it to go. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Second personal foul.
And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Memphis.
At the line for Memphis, Desmond Bain.
And Bain, no good on that one. For the Clippers,
Substitution on the court.
Memphis with the ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Here's Leonard. Pass to Wall. George, a deep three. And it's Bain with the rebound. Bain's got his 5th rebound in this one. Adams, the pass to Brooks. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Brooks has gotten his first points in this one. RJ, you played with some of the greats. LeBron, Duncan, Dirk, Jason Kidd, just to name a few. But if the game were on the line, who would you want taking the last shot? Put me on the spot here.
I'm going to be really honest. I have been in great situations with all of those guys, and they have all delivered. So this isn't, but I'm going to go with the person that's delivered the biggest shot of my career, and that was Kyrie Irving. He hit the clutchest shot in NBA history. Argue with me if you want. You're going to lose.
No argument here.
Working through the lane, Morant, he's got such a great change of speed to keep the defense off.
Pass to Powell. Leonard for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Wall on the attack. And here's Leonard. Tries to break his ice. It's hauled in by Ja Morant.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Pass to Bain. Back to Morant. On the wing, Bain. It's stolen by Leonard. Powell with it. Guarded by Morant. Outside Wall. Tries to snap the cold streak. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Grizzlies.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Steven Adams.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Now here's Brooks. 30 seconds left in the game. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Kicks it out to Jackson. Brooks outside. And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
People were worried that this would slow the action down.
The previous play is under review.
In every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the
ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
All ready to take the court. Give it up for your Grizzlies.
Morant with it. Checked by Wall. Just 4 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. And it's out of bounds. The last touch by Morant. There's 14 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Morant against Wall. Powell. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall.
You can trust Wall to find those openings. He's a talented distributor who wouldn't miss that chance.
And so the Grizzlies take the win. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes.
Well, you can't help but notice the high style of the Grizzlies as they came through the tunnel earlier on. Get ready, folks. These two teams love pushing the ball. Greg, we could see a track meet tonight.
Two of the top fast break teams in the league, Kevin. As far as keys, limiting turnovers is going to be big because they each want to get out and run when they get the chance.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Anderson in at the small forward. Just 3 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Tips it up, and Anderson is right there. Anderson's got the opening field goal of the game for Minnesota.
The 7'2" wingspan, Kyle Anderson relies on that, and his anticipation skills leads to second chance points.
Here's Morant, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one is on Towns. This is his first free throw of the game, and the first one at the line is good.
You know, some of Ja Morant's sequences remind you of a young Derrick Rose. He's that explosive.
Russell kicks to Anderson. Outside, Towns. Back to Anderson. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Payne finds Adams. Outside Jackson. And stolen by Russell. Anderson outside. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And you watch Kyle Anderson run the floor. Those long strides eat up ground.
Morant looking around. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
Good form on the jump shot. Russell's ability to stretch the floor makes him even more valuable.
Morant passes to Payne. Up top, Morant. He's guarded by Russell. And that one's good, Morant.
Challenging the heart of the defense. Ja Morant can beat you with the pass or the shot.
Outside, Russell. To the middle. Edwards kicks to Russell. And he banks in the layup. Russell's got 5 now.
So shifty with the ball in his hands. Russell changes pace with the best of them.
Payne against Edwards. Payne passes to Morant. Gobert with the block.
This is why shooters always have an eye out for Rudy. And if you don't, this could be the result.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Morant against Russell. Edwards dishes to Towns. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Payne finds Jackson. Memphis moving it around. On the wing, Payne. Edwards defending. It's Gobert with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Passes it to Towns. Here's the 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And never lacking confidence from deep. Some big men have to develop that confidence. Towns has always had it.
Payne for 3. And again, Memphis no good. Timberwolves leading by 7. So looking it over Morant. Up top, Russell. Guarded by Morant. The kick out to Towns. Another miss by Towns.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Anderson. And finished off by Gobert.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Payne against Edwards. Payne kicks to Brooks. He feeds it to Adams. In the corner, it's Payne. 4 on the clock. Morant passes to Adams. And they'll turn over. Could not get off the shot. 34-second violation. Russell with it. Out to Edwards. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Wolves ahead, up by 7. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Please give a big round of applause. And for those of you you're just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Minnesota?
For me, they made a point to attack inside early in the game, and it's paid off for them. A lot of solid looks in the paint.
And something else that's working for them is ball come as a result of smart plays.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the three. Russell left side. Gobert with a screen on Morant. Russell dishes to Towns. It's stolen by Adams. Brooks kicks to Jackson. Back to Brooks. Jackson a screen on Russell. Morant passes to Jackson. And the shot goes in. Jackson's got his first bucket in this one.
Good concentration by Jaren. A little contact on the shot. No problem.
And part of the Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J, GA, missed most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious rim protection, plus the ability to hit a three.
Back to Brooks. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And you see Big Cat that has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
Bain passes to Morant. At the elbow, it's Jackson. Deflects the pass. Adams dishes to Jackson. Morant with the screen on Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Morant finds Jackson. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Timberwolves leading by 7. Outside Russell. And Anderson has it in the corner. Poked away. Russell inside, guarded by Morant, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And you see Russell taking the hit on that shot. Great body control, potential and one.
Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort. And
look at that.
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Morant against Russell. Over in the corner, Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Jackson a screen on Russell. Morant passes to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
That's how you set the table and everybody gets to eat.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Russell against Morant. Right side Russell. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
Pass to Bain. Back to Morant. Adams sets the pick for Morant. Inside. It's stolen by Gobert. To the paint. Here's Russell. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
An active competitor. Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
Jackson a screen on Russell. Jackson passes to Morant. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And they've repeatedly poked inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Russell against Morant. They grab their own miss. Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
The long reach of Rudy Gobert really comes in handy when he's patrolling the offensive glass.
Morant passes to Adams. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. Memphis shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. And Adams, no good on that one.
You know, the one thing Steven Adams gives you night in and night out is toughness. He helps your team set a physical tone.
Gobert, the pass to Anderson. Back to Gobert. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Adams down low. And Adams with the slam.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Deep two from Russell. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Minnesota breaking the quarter.
And put your hands together and get loud for Milwaukee.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last two quarters.
We've got Tyus Jones, and it's Conchar in at the 2. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Here's McLaughlin. And there's the drive. Pass to Reed. And the shot is good. Reed's got his first points of the game.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Here's Tillman. Moves back up. He can't hit that time. And Minnesota now the other way. To the left side wing. Here's McLaughlin. Good on the triple. And it's a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the three.
Outside, Jones. The pass to Tillman. Kicks it out to Jones. Fires from the wing. The Grizzlies keeping it alive with a new 14. And Jordan McLaughlin picks up the foul here. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Jones looking for an opening. And rebounded by McDaniels.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Here's McLaughlin. Defended by Jones. Noel. Yep, it counts. Noel's got the lead up to 12 now for the Timberwolves.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make six figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
They could use a bucket. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Grizzlies have made one of three free throws in the game.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
And the second free throw, good. Here's McLaughlin. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. To the inside. And that one is hammered home.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow. Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Prince misses. The Grizzlies trail by 15. Jones, the pass to Tillman. Outside, Jones. Down low. Tillman's shot is good.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. McLaughlin, no good. The Grizzlies shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. There's 38 seconds left in the third. Timberwolves leading by 13. Prince, the pass to McLaughlin. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
Dishes it to Jones. For the three. The shot, no good. Here's Noel. Here's McDaniels. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Timberwolves ahead.
Please give a big round of applause.
And while we can, now let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And Minnesota has possession. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. And it's Russell in at point guard. Outside, Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one.
And so good off the bounce. Edwards working on his shot off the catch, and it is paying off.
Jackson kicks to Morant. Now Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. Shot clock at 5. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. With the teardrop. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Minnesota leading by 16. And here's Russell. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Edwards against Spain. 6 on the shot clock. Right side, Russell. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 16-point game. Towns against Jackson. Jackson a screen on Russell. And a wide open look for Bain. Sinks the triple. Bain's got his first 3 points of the game.
A stellar shooter from downtown. All Bain needs is a little space, and he's ready to fire.
Russell from long range. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Morant finds Brooks. And here's Jackson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Town.
Hard not to foul. Jaren's a big guy who can score with either hand over either shoulder.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Russell against Morant. Lets it go with a 3. Again, Russell missing. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Brooks the best of Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
He's a smooth athlete, even on a straight dunk. You can see Jaren's ease of movement in the air.
Outside, Russell. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Morant with the steal. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Jackson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, he already has a number of go-to moves. Jackson's able to keep the defenders guessing.
And that one misses.
At the line for 2.
And he sinks the second. Timberwolves leading by 9. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Towns sets the pick for Russell. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Grizzlies shooting well. 50% for the floor. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
And they get it back. Second chance shot. And it's Towns missing.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Jackson misses. Minnesota's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Anderson in the post. Brooks covering. Here's Russell. And the rejection by Morant.
Flying around the court, Morant can block shots both on ball and in help.
Payne kicks to Morant. Jackson a screen on Russell. Morant reaches to Jackson. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Payne. And it's Brooks in the corner. Off target from 3-point range. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
He gets it in there.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Morant outside. Payne inside the 3-point line. The Grizzlies with another miss. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Outside, Russell. From deep 3-point range, misses this. And so the Timberwolves take the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win.
Glad to have you with us for this Monday. Hey, Allie.
Rudy Gobert has had his
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. So the Timberwolves win the tip. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter, and it's Russell in at the 1. Here's Leonard. Not enough on that one as it misses.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep, Brett.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA. So they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team, and it helps when you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep.
And stolen by Edwards. Gobert with it. Picked up by Powell. The 3 from Russell. He can't get it to go. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. And here's George. Outside Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
Are you serious? John Wall with the statement. Oh, that's pretty.
Pass to Towns from deep three-point range. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Russell to pass to Anderson. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Wall. Leonard against Towns. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
And Kawhi rising up and bringing that one down.
Russell up top. Wall covering. Another shot. Gets another look. The kick out to Edwards. Knocked away. Towns passes to Russell. Just 5 on the clock. Over Wall. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That'll belong to John Wall.
Russell, nice job there. Patient enough to use the pump fake, get in close, and draw the foul.
Both good from the line that time. The Clippers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Russell against Wall. Pass to Zubac. Leonard outside. Back to Zubac. Shot by Leonard, no good.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
And the Clippers with the ball. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Powell finds Leonard. Here's Zubac. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Great job drawing the foul, and almost converted the shot as well.
At the line for your Clippers.
And Zubac drops them both. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Russell against Wall. Here's Anderson. Towns for 3.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Edwards, a pass to Russell. Launches it. The Clippers grab the miss. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one. To the left wing. Here's Wall. That one off. The back iron it out. Powell against Russell. Towns. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
Well, he's a gifted passer. This is one of his natural abilities, and the instinct's just showing off from Russell there.
George outside. Pass to Leonard. Nice move. What a terrific move that is.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
.105 left now in the first quarter. Here's Edwards. And he banks in the layup.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
The Clippers trail. Here's Wall. Inside. Zubac. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Powell in the post. Guarded by Edwards. And there's a 3-second violation.
Ball to the Timberwolves.
The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. The 3 from Russell. Gets the 3 to fall. Russell's got 5 points.
Yeah, there's not a lot of spots, at least in the last couple years, that we've seen that Russell is not confident in firing it from.
Wall, the pass to Leonard. And the basket's good with the assist from Wall.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And so the first quarter is in the books. The T-Wolves on top, up 5. And we'll get the second quarter up.
Fans, your Clippers, Houston team. Come on and get loud right now.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
Wall and Powell are the backcourt duo. Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. And it's George in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second.
Again, Russell able to dance behind the screen, and once he's able to set you up like that, it's over.
Outside Wall. George outside. Shoots over Anderson. Here's Leonard. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from three.
He hits the second from the line.
Yeah, so talented. There's very little Russell can't do. It's just about the consistency, but the talent is all there.
Back to Leonard. And the dunk by Leonard.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And it's the Clippers on the break. Tipped. Anderson with it, guarded now by George. Anderson passes to Towns. It's deflected, and he gets it back. And it's powered home by Towns. The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Outside wall. It doesn't go for him. And some solid defense from Towns. Edwards against Leonard. Poked loose. It's stolen by Leonard. Pass to George. The three. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Here's Edwards. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Norman Powell.
Anthony Edwards. One shot.
The Clippers shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. George passes to Powell. George outside for three. Knocks down the triple. George has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Just deadly from outside. PG getting some space. Does not hesitate there.
Russell against Wall. Russell to pass to Towns. Good work defensively by Leonard.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
George outside, 6 to shoot. From the arc.
Good positioning. Anderson outstanding at staying in front of his man and using his length and contesting. And the standout skill of Paul George is the fact that on both ends of the court, he's going to affect the outcome of a game.
Pass to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
George passes to Zubac. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. And George is the kind of versatile player that every team is looking for, Brett.
FBA, with all of that experience, he's able to switch on so many different guys, and he understands what it is they're trying to do. And then on the offensive end, he just scores in a myriad of ways. He's hitting threes, he's driving, he's dunking, he's making plays. PG, the complete package.
Pass to Zubac. Here's George. From deep. Edwards pulls it in. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. The three from Russell. They get it back. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
And you can't talk about acrobatic finishers without talking about John Wall. Man, he's explosive.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Russell. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
And so it's Minnesota in a good situation, up by 13 points to close.
19, the Timberwolves. 32.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You have to like what we're seeing from Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, he plays such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Anderson in at the 3. And stolen by Leonard. And there's the drive. The kick out to Wall. George outside. Pass to Leonard. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Towns. Oh, they get a hand on it.
Well, you could tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Outside Wall. It's George on the wing. That three's off the mark. Zubac passes to Powell. Wall with it. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Leonard can't get it to go. And for Minnesota, they're shooting it at 52%. Here's Noel. Banked it in off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 12.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Leonard passes to Powell. Back to Leonard. Pass to Wall. Down low. Here's Zubac. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
The plan working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Now McDaniels fires for 3. Drills it from deep.
It's pretty much not how they wanted to end the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Wall, the pass to Zubac. George outside. There's the 3. Can't hit that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Oh, there's the alley. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. They get the rebound. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. It's Reed with a drive.
More and more signs of the skill set of Taurean Prince as he finds an open teammate.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
All right, fans, time to get loud. Get yourself a free t-shirt.
And it's a completely new group for the Clippers. Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Jackson outside. It's Covington on the wing. McDaniels covering. Covington passes to Jackson. 5 to shoot. Releases. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Jackson, pass to Morris. Kennard outside. Pass to Covington. Looking to end the run. That shot off the mark. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter. Here's Prince. Takes it inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal
And
foul.
Prince using it on the drive here, being physical and getting in there and forcing the D to come in and be physical with him.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Well, Los Angeles shooting just 33% so far in this game. Here's Batum. Here's Covington. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And if you give Batum some time to survey the floor, he'll find an open teammate.
52 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's McLaughlin. Lays it up and banks it in. McLaughlin's got his first bucket in this one.
And when you've got your opponent down, you don't want to take your foot off the pedal.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Jalen Noel. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for LA, Luke Kennard. Taking 2 shots.
And he drops the first.
And Kennard out there to help space the floor with that kind of range.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Oh, and Reed with a block. And so the ball out of bounds. Morris touched it last.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
35 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jackson. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third period run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Here's McLaughlin. This one for 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Now Jackson. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. 1 second left. And so it's Minnesota looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Jackson and Kennard, the guards. Robert Covington is out there with Marcus Morris. And it's Batum in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. The Clippers shooting around 35% from the field so far. From behind the arc. The Clippers rebound. Here's Noel, defended by Kennard. Noel, no good.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Jackson outside. Outside Covington. Morris, a screen on McDaniels. Clock at 6. Covington passes to Kennard. They get it again. Back to Covington. Out of bounds. The Timberwolves will take it.
Part of passing the rock, it's calculating risk and reward. I don't think that was a great decision.
So both teams changing it up here. Wall against Russell. Pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
This is Gobert going to work. I mean, he knows the inside contact can't stop him.
Zubats with it. Wall finds Leonard. And stolen by Edwards. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Russell. It's good on the putback.
D'Angelo Russell just so dangerous with options in the fast break.
George passes to Zubats. Russell against Wall. Back to Zubats. For three, George. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And here's Edwards outside. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Now here's Wall. To the paint. And stolen by Gobert. Fast break, Minnesota. And he lobs it up top. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And this is the chemistry Towns has with his guys. He recognizes when to go for alley-oops. I love it.
Zubac passes to George. To halt the run. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
Oh, some staggering display of range here. I mean, that took some serious confidence.
The three from Russell. Rebound by the Clippers. Zubac has got 6 rebounds now in the game. For three, Powell. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Anderson passes to Towns. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home. Great game for him. Double-double now.
He turns the offensive board into a big slam.
Wow, he was so well positioned there. Credit his anticipation. Up top, Zubats. Pass to Wall. The three, George. And the three-pointer goes. George has got 9 points now in the second half.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Timberwolves.
And of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And what a huge performance it was for Rudy Gobert.
Just a force on the glass, did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Pass to Edwards. Back to Russell. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
The three, George. Oh, and another three for the Clippers.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
The consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Powell passes to George. Here's the three. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Outside Russell. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never...
Well, Greg, when you look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the match.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point.
And I like seeing Jackson use that length on the offensive glass. You don't have to be the most physical guy when you have a wingspan like that.
Morant against Wall. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
The veteran play of John Wall, understanding how to make the official make the call right there. Draws the contact. Nicely done.
At the line for 2.
Good on the second free throw. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
Who's the best young catalyst in the game? Some people will say Doncic, some will say Trae Young, and some might even say Ja Morant.
It's stolen by Adams. Ball against Morant. Dishes to Adams. On the wing, Bain. Morant kicks to Bain. Here's Adams back to Morant. And a wide open look for Bain. Sinks the triple.
And this is something Morant does well. His knack for knowing when to make that feed is impressive.
Now here's Wall. George looking over the floor. Back to Wall. Just 5 on the clock. In the corner, Powell with it. Unloads from 9. And the rejection by Jackson.
Grizzlies ball.
For Memphis, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Left side, Bain. Morant outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, a bit ago, Taylor Jenkins and I were able to chat. He told me we have to play really good interior defense. We know they want to get to the rim. We know that's the game plan. So we've got some tactics to keep them from doing so. Guys, we will see what they came up with in the lab.
Thank you, David. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Kicks it out to Leonard. Back to Powell. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And here's George for 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Jackson deciding where to go with it. It's Brooks on the wing. Morant with a wide open look. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Clippers trail by 8. Here's George. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries,
Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA, the broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin, but give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Now here's Morant. The Grizzlies with another miss. Ball against Morant. Here's Zubac. And Wall kicks to Leonard. Leonard with a screen on Adams. Powell the pass to Leonard. The kick out to Wall. Fires for three. Tips it. It's hauled in by Adams. And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis. And Jackson gets it to go. Jackson's got his third basket of the night right there.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He is such a strong finisher in the paint.
Zubac the pass to George. Outside, Wall. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Morant passes to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Pass to Zubac. Leonard on the wing. Takes it inside. And it's in there.
You can see the handle of Kawhi Leonard so much tighter than it used to be. How confident is he off the dribble?
Morant with it. And Morant throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And we reached the end of the first quarter.
And please give a big round of applause for your Clippers U-Dance team.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for Memphis.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Wall and Powell are the guard set. On-court spots are the deadly George and Leonard. And it's Zubac in at the 5 down low. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Morant with it. He's picked up by Wall. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bain.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And you have to like how active Brooks is on the floor, working hard to be where his team needs him on that break.
On up the court, and Jackson throws it down hard.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Adams with the screen on Wall. Moran finds Adams. And Adams with the slam.
I'll tell you, Steven Adams can be a force in the pick and roll. There are not many defenders who want to get in his way when he's the roll man.
Jackson passes to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
And to watch NBA offense when the ball is hopping, I think you'd agree, it is beautiful. The precision, the grace, the timing. How much of that, Doris, is just making the simple pass?
I think the best basketball is played when players think, what is the next right play? And so often, Kevin, that is simply moving the basketball. On the catch, you're in triple threat position. But as soon as you don't have anything, move it to the next guy. So I couldn't agree more.
Now Jackson. Paul George missing from long range. Morant kicks to Jackson. Morant's got space. Morant with another miss.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Outside, George. Here's the three. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Out to Brooks. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by George.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
It's Powell with the drive. A 3 from Leonard. The shot comes out. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Jackson passes to Morant. Looking to end his cold spell. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard's got 4 rebounds in this game. And George kicks to Zubac. Out to the right wing. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. In the corner, George with it. And here we go. George against Brooks. Beyond the arc. Trains it from beyond the arc. Brooks has got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Outside Leonard. And the Clippers miss again. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run right now. Pass to Morant. Leonard with the steal. George passes to Powell. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. The pass to Leonard. Over Jackson. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim. And the Grizzlies leading by 17. They double him with George. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Wall dishes to Leonard. Back to Wall. There's 10 seconds left in the first half of the game. Clock at 6. Stolen by Brooks. Here's Jackson. And so it's Memphis with a night. Okay, David, much appreciated.
The Grizzlies, 31.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. It's been a clinic out there by Jaren Jackson.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
So on the floor for Memphis, we've got Green, and it's Tillman in at the center, filling out the middle.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Leonard kicks to Wall. Off target from outside. And the Grizzlies leading by 19 points. Green taking his time here. And down it goes. Done through off a wonderful assist.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
Los Angeles shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Morris is checked in for Zubac. Robert Covington comes in for Leonard. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for George. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for John Wall. Now here's Jones. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Tries the spin move. Jackson kicks to Covington. Releases. And no good. His first shot of the night, missing. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for Memphis. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Jones against Batum. Passes to Tillman. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Marcus Morris, Sr.
Marcus Morris picks one up there. For Memphis, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
Definitely an area where they can improve. Only 73% as a team from the line last year.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. It's Powell with the drive. And the wide open shot from Morris. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Really good job anticipating the rise and fire off the catch. Go ahead, Marcus Morris.
Down low. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
First personal
Memphis
foul.
shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for the Grizzlies.
First free throw is good.
2.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Clippers trail by 19.
What's interesting to me is when somebody takes a buyout, that typically means they're close to done. That is not the case with Nick Batum. He got bought out of Charlotte in 2020, and he's still a very good basketball player.
Now here's Jones. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And another miss by Memphis. The Clippers have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. Here's Powell, and he drives in.
This is Powell at his best. In attack mode, he is hard to stop.
And the Grizzlies leading by 17. Pass to Conchar. Back to Jones. Spins. Defended by Covington. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Batum with the steal. Green against Powell.
2 minutes remaining.
At the top of the key,
2
Batum.
minutes.
Morris with a screen on Jones. Batum finds Morris. Misses from close range. Talking about Batum, that buyout doors seem to really rejuvenate him.
It's exactly right, Kevin. He moves to L.A., and we know everyone loves playing in that city. All of Batum's numbers went way up, and you have to wonder, maybe that buyout refocused Nick. You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
There's 1:26 left in the third. Outside for Jackson. And they get it back. Morris outside. Pass to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. The 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. To the wing right side. Here's Conchar. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And here's Covington from the arc. And again, no good by the Clippers. And the Grizzlies leading by 20. A three-pointer is right on target. He's got 6.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. The shot by Powell, no good. Memphis has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Jones for 3. Rebounded by Covington. Covington's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Powell for 3. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in very good shape with a... And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So with George on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. The guard and off guard, filled by Jackson and Powell. Batum is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Morris in at the center position. And here are the Grizzlies now. Nicholas Batum missing from long range. Outside, Jones. To the paint. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
On the wing, Morris. They double him with Green. To the middle. Back to Covington. Powell for three. It's intercepted. Jones, the pass to Conchar. Memphis moving that ball around. Jones looking for an opening. Drills the three-pointer. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Grizzlies?
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Jackson dishes to Covington. Misses the wing J. Memphis has gone 6 of 14 with the three ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Let's go. Conchar can't get it to go.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
Now Green, after the missed three from Reggie Jackson, fires it up. And it's Green missing. Clippers have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Jackson passes to Batum. And the dunk by Batum.
How about that pass from Reggie Jackson? Right on the money, folks.
And so Green will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Back to Jones. Shoots over Batum. And another miss by Memphis. LA's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Jackson. Puts it in off the nasty crossover. Jackson's got his first 2 points of the night.
This is his sweet spot. Reggie Jackson, when he puts it on the deck, he is quite comfortable.
And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Morris. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Robert Covington. Paul George is checked in for Nicholas Batum. And it's John Wall in for Reggie Jackson. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Zubac, that's good.
Well, this is one aspect of his game where Kawhi Leonard has come such a long way. The ability to make guys around him better with his passing.
Now here's Jones. There's 1:26 left in the fourth quarter. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. You can safely say mission accomplished now for Memphis.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Ja Morant.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
Jones, that's for 2. And that one hits back iron. And here's Los Angeles. They've got an 8-0 run. Elbow shot. Wall. It's good on the putback.
Well, John Wall gets to the glass, and you love it because he's got the size and athleticism to contribute there.
Tries the spin move. No good on the triple. And the Clippers have possession. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Right wing. Here's Conchar. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's good.
Let's give it.
And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Graham. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, BA, it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Now here's Morant. Fires for three. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, BA. They've put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
Here's Russell. Driving in. The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Russell. Grizzlies with the rebound.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Bain, the pass to Morant. From deep. Cranes the triple. Morant's got 8.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Now here's Russell. Gobert inside. Adams covering. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now. And adding to this lead right now. Riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
That one a little long. And here's Memphis now. They're on a 10-2 run here. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Morant with the slam!
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
2 minutes.
Now here's Edwards.
2 minutes.
Another miss by Minnesota.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Jackson finds Adams. Over Gobert. Not going to go that time. And Minnesota the other way with it now. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, BA. Well, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Tries the spin move. Morant with it. 12 points for him. Adams, the pass to Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now here's Russell. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Gobert with a screen on Jackson. Towns passes to Gobert. Over Adams. Here's Towns. The rebound by Jackson.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Pass to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Tipped away. Brooks outside. Now here's Morant. He's got 14. Stolen by Russell. Fast break, Minnesota. And he's going for the oop here. Here's Jackson. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. More 2K action in just... Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Memphis?
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the center position. Bain, the pass to Jackson. Back to Bain. Jackson against Towns. Shot clock at 6. Down low. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. I mean, why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Pass to Towns. Outside for Russell. Takes a 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Grizzlies ball.
Boy, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
And here are the Grizzlies. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. From deep, Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
He plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Jackson, the pass to Morant, up and over Russell. And it's Morant missing. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Well, Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
In the paint, Towns is just a nightmare for defenders. His size is a huge advantage.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Rebound, Minnesota. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Now Gobert. Pass to Towns. Russell with the ball. Back to Towns. No good there. Good work defensively by Brooks. Here's Morant. Brooks finds Morant. Now Adams. Covered by Towns.
2 minutes remaining in the half. 2 minutes.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Jackson for 3. Second chance shot from outside the arc. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
kick out to Edwards. The three. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Edwards has got 5 points in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And here's Morant outside. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Anderson can't get it to go.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Dane, the pass to Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Memphis has gone 3 of 4 from outside so far in the second quarter. Outside Morant. To the middle. Here's Jackson. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Finishing through contact. Jackson showing why a 6'11" guy with real shooting ability is so dangerous.
Russell, the pass to Towns. Kicks it out to Anderson. Back to Towns. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Towns doing a nice job with the smart play there, getting the ball to a ready shooter instead of trying to force it himself.
Outside Morant. It could go. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's Memphis, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Jaden McDaniels out there with Taurean Prince. Then it's Jalen Noel. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin. And it's Reed in at the 5 down low. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half.
That's serving it up on a platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Here's Noel. To the left side wing. Here's McLaughlin. Here's Reed. Well, it was only a matter of time before they finally get the bucket.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass.
Outside Jones. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
You know, Naz Reid initially went undrafted in 2019.
Hey, B.A., that happens to plenty of talented guys. The NBA is a hard league, and a lot of good players have to sometimes go through things to make it. Luckily, systems like the G League give players like Naz Reid an opportunity to grow and go there. So you keep growing like Reid did, and eventually you might find yourself in the NBA.
Outside McDaniels. Over to the wing. Deflects the pass. Here's Reed. Jones grabs the board. Memphis has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Out to the right wing. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound Minnesota. Here's Noel. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Reed. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
Outside Jones. And he throws it down with one hand.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. McDaniels from long range. And no good. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. And here's Jones. The 3 ball. And they'll get another chance.
2 minutes.
Outside, Green. 6 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. And he sinks the layup. Green's got his first basket. And the league saw a dramatic rise in the number of take fouls to stop the fast break. Clark, was the time right to make a change?
No doubt about it, B.A. Anything that slows down the game in an artificial manner needs to be eliminated from the game. So I think it was overdue, but the fact that they got to this point is good.
For Memphis, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Jones from outside. Offensive rebound. Tries again, and he lays it up and in. 6 points for him.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Out of bounds, it'll be Memphis's ball.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Just 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Minnesota's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Noel drives in, and he goes in for the dunk.
Just a crafty move to get free for the dunk.
Yeah, he's not just trying to score, he's trying to embarrass someone.
Yeah, he was one step ahead of him the entire way.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Jones, and the layup is good.
Jones, the assist.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Here's Conchar. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Grizzlies out in front, running away with this one. And time for a short break. Stay right there. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court right now for the Grizzlies, John Conchar is out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Green. Then it's Xavier Tillman. The Timberwolves shooting 40% from the field in this one. Towns passes to Russell. That one drops for him.
Well, I think the more Russell looks to score from there, guys, the more dangerous he becomes.
Memphis has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Jones against Russell. Out left to the wing. Covered by Towns. Clock at 6. Back to Jones. And stolen by Edwards. And he lobs it up to the rim, and Edwards slams it in.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
Outside Jones. Pass to Conchar. Back to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. And here is Green from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Edwards, the pass to Towns. The steal. Green with the ball. Oh, deflected. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
A line change here for Memphis. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Now here's Morant from the arc. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Russell. Towns on a screen. Wing shot on the way. They get it back.
Well, I don't think I've ever seen a lack of effort from Towns on the glass. He is a glass eater and keeps possessions alive for his team.
Outside Morant. A shot to stop the drought. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th. Russell to pass to Towns. Stolen by Russell. There's the drive. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Ja Morant picks one up.
Attacking on the drive, and that's going to give Russell some free throws this time. You know, when D'Angelo Russell came into the league, he was really primarily seen as a point guard, and that's what I like most about him, his vision and his passing ability, but he's actually changed that image and impression over time.
Here's Morant. It's blocked by Gobert. And they'll keep possession. Pass to Morant. Inside. Oh, Gobert with a steal. In transition. Here they come. Here's Edwards. Great D that time from Bane. Memphis has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4. The evolution of D'Lo has been interesting to watch, Clark. I like how he's been willing to play whatever position asked of him.
Yeah, B.A., I like that too. And he said it before himself that he prefers playing shooting guard. But I tell you what, he also looks very comfortable running the offense too.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Edwards. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
And the second free throw is good.
And this is the problem with playing from behind. Missing freebies takes on greater importance. And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Grizzlies.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Ja Morant.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Pass to Gobert. Stolen by Jackson. Adams finds Bane. Here's Morant, guarded by Russell. Outside Morant. And So it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental...
And in the locker room, each guy has been going over and through his own routine to get ready. But once they take the floor, here we go. They're one single unit. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. And the Clippers starting five. Wall and Powell are the guard set. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. And it's George in at the small forward position. Leonard with the bucket. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Powell. Back to Wall. 6 on the shot clock. And here's George for 3. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And this is the way to stretch the floor. PG-13 with a good look from the corner. And he nails it.
Outside, Towns. And Anderson kicks to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Yeah, nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Here's Powell. Screen by Zubac. Leonard on the wing. Back to Wall. Shot from the wing. The shot, no good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way.
For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless. But they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
Right side, George. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Powell, the pass to Zubac. Kicks it out to Leonard. Outside, Wall. Fires the 3. He can't get that one to fall. Nice D from Russell. And the West, you know, is very difficult. But Steve, for the Clippers, how much of their success is tied to their identity?
Kevin, a lot of it. They've become a hard-nosed team, hanging their hat on defense, playing together, making opponents earn everything they get.
Now, here's George. Rudy Gobert missing his last shot. Here's the pass to Powell. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And again, no good by the Clippers.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Man, that's just too easy for Towns. You allow him to get that deep in the paint, and he's going to punish you.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Zubac kicks to Wall. .153 left in the first quarter of the game. And it's George missing. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Inside, here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
Passes it to Leonard. To the inside. Here's George. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. George has got 5.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
And a missed layup.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim, he's likely to remember that one.
And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Now, here is Russell. His 3-pointers off the mark. Outside, George. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one is on Towns.
You know, no one produces like Paul George does. He elevates your team's abilities in any situation.
And George drops them both.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. A nice shot by Anderson.
Trying to become a better scorer on all three levels. This time, Anderson attacking the interior.
Here's Wall. Outside Leonard. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Rebound, Minnesota.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Gets it off. And no good in the last second attempt this time. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Clippers ahead. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. The 3 from George. And it's Russell with the rebound.
First personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for Minnesota.
More and more defenses switch everything now, Steve. And if you were coaching, is that how you'd play it? Is that how you would teach it?
You know, Kevin, yes, sometimes you have to switch, but I think the best coaches, what they do best is they show you different looks, and timely they'll do it. Sometimes they'll trap it, sometimes they'll hedge to pick and roll, and sometimes they'll just go under.
Edwards inside, Powell's there. Here's Gobert. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. And it's all knotted up.
In a league of huge guys, Gobert's size stands out, helps him absorb contact.
Wall up top. He's guarded by Russell. George with no one around. From outside, off the mark. George has gone 2 for 5, shooting 40% from the field. Out to Edwards. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. Powell with it. Picked up by Edwards. From deep, George. That's good for his third bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field.
The mechanics on Paul George's shot are so good. In the end, the range makes no difference.
There's Russell with the 3. And no good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Right side, George. Outside, Leonard. Now here's Powell. No points in the game yet for him. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Edwards drives in. Towns down low. He's covered by Leonard. And Towns gets it to go.
And you see Big Cat has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
To the middle. Leonard kicks to Powell. The kick out to Wall. And here's George for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And so Gobert will bring it up for Minnesota. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Anderson against Leonard. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Spydi, expectations have been so high for this Clippers team in recent seasons with the addition of Kawhi and the addition of Paul George and the other great parts around him.
They've got a lot of terrific players, Kevin. On paper, they look playoff ready. So those expectations aren't so misplaced.
Russell passes to Edwards. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Powell kicks to Leonard. Back to Powell. He dishes it to Wall. Pass to George. Edwards against Powell. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult,
The previous play is under review.
it can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to review it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Mans checked in for Norman Powell. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Want to take over 3 T-shirt fans? We're looking for the loudest section.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Russell inside, covered by Wall. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Leonard on the wing, defended by Towns. Wall passes to Leonard. Here's Mann. Shot clock at 5. Down low, George. And it's George finishing it off.
Nice recognition from Paul George there. Understanding the shot clock situation and cashing in.
Out to Edwards. Stolen by Zubats. Outside Leonard. All with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Mann. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Russell.
Hitting three-pointers, so important in today's NBA. Good thing Russell's got the range and confidence to do so. Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, player.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go.
26.
Played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been one outstanding game from George.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
So with George on the bench, here's who Teron Lu's going with. Jackson is the point with Kennard on the wing. Batuma's out there with Robert Covington, and it's Morris in at the center.
And the assets traded by the Wolves for Rudy Gobert surprised a lot of people. In essence, 5 first-round picks, 3 of them unprotected. They better hope this thing works out. A lot riding on it.
Exploding to the rim, Luke Kennard slams it in. His offensive energy is a difference maker.
And the pass to Noel. Here's McDaniels. Oh, good on the 3. Clippers leading by 10. Kennard kicks to Covington. Offline with his 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Prince with it. And Batum picks him up defensively. And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That is his first foul of the game. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Pass to Prince. 6 to shoot. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And So it's Jackson who brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Kennard, the pass to Covington. Outside for Batum. Just 5 to shoot. Rebound, Minnesota.
Get that weak stuff out of here. That's embarrassing.
Over to the wing. Prince against Kennard. Prince misses. Los Angeles leading by 10. Covington finds Batum. Back to Covington. Outside, Batum. Fades back. The rebound by Prince. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And there's the foul. It's on Nicholas Batum. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. To stop the drought, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard, that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
Jackson kicks to Batum. Clock at 6. Shots good by Kennard. Kennard's got the lead up to 10 now for the Clippers.
Nicholas Batum making the resourceful play, gifting the ball to a ready shooter instead of forcing something.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Kicks it to Prince. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. He gets it in there.
Smart play by Prince. Attack the interior of this defense, force them to close off the lane.
Over in the corner, Batum. And stolen by Prince. McDaniels with the ball. Now Covington defending. And the shot goes down. Now just a 4-point Clipper lead.
Now, I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Batum inside the three-point line. That one off the back iron and out. Here's Prince. Finished off the break. Prince has got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
Outside for Batum, and it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And the Clippers call time here. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. For the Clippers. Now Wall. Pass to George. Over in the corner, Zubac. No good again that time. Timberwolves have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Edwards drives in.
Oh, impressive drive there by Edwards. Mixing it up with the D to draw the foul while in the act.
The Timberwolves made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort. Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But, you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
In the corner, George with it over Anderson. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Clippers lead by...
Please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And it's Wall with the ball for the Clippers. Out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Russell in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Edwards. Plays it up and banks it in. Edwards got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Timberwolves. Pass to Leonard. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Wall dishes to Powell. From deep, George. That doesn't go either for George. Minnesota in the lead. Russell with it. He's picked up by Wall. And finished off by Gobert.
Okay, big man with muscles coming through. Gobert is hard to stop when he's looking to score.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
I think they've looked to dump it down low as often as possible. And so far, they've been super successful using this attack.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes. Great job of attacking the paint.
Russell kicks to Edwards. Towns down low. Leonard's there. Towns, no luck. L.A. has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And here's George for 3. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 3rd assist on the night. Out to the wing. Back to Russell. Stolen by Zubac. Outside, Wall. Now the pass to Leonard. It's stolen by Gobert. Outside, Towns. To the paint. And slam dunk by Gobert.
How about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Passes it to Zubac. Outside for George. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Big points as the stakes rise, so does George's impact on the game.
Russell looking around. Pass to Towns. The kick out to Anderson. The trade. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. And now the Clippers on the break. George with the ball. No good. Great D that time from Memphis.
2 minutes.
Tipped away. Stolen by Zubac. And Wall. Here we go now. And the slam dunk by Wall.
And this is why Coach trusts Wall in these situations. He has a knack for making the right play at the right time.
Russell from long range. A shot missing.
Low percentage shot from long range. Terrible decision, especially when you still have a chance to win this.
1:27 left in the fourth quarter. Leonard kicks the Wall. 5 on the clock. Leonard the pass to Zubac. The shot that time, not on target. Timberwolves trail by 4. Anderson dishes to Russell. Powell with the steal. Outside, George. 59 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Leonard with a screen on Edwards. From deep, George. The shot will not fall. So Minnesota will take it the other way. And it's Norman Powell with the foul. His 3rd foul of the game. And the Clippers making a switch here. Mann's checked in.
Clippers substitution. Terrence Mann.
Yes!
No, he with the savage move there. Game on the line.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Leonard. Another shot. No good from Zubac. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And finished off by Edwards.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Here's man. Edwards defending.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Leonard with the steal. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall. And the Timberwolves call time. They're behind by 2. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, they need something quick. Don't have time for an extra pass here, but they want to try for a 3 off the inbound play and go for the win. Definitely do it.
Fans, it's time to get up and get loud.
And out of bounds is Los Angeles gains possession.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
From deep, off target. So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.